to your Tuesday tip. My name is Nefertiti Pointer. I am an early child specialist and national trainer with the Devereaux Center for Resilient Children, but you may already know that because this video is coming to you as a part of our ongoing effort to reach out to you on Tuesdays to give you some things to think about to encourage your resilience and well-being. So today, I want to talk about a word that we hear all the time. All the time we hear this word. And then some days I think that's hard to do. The word is kindness. Kindness, you've heard, we tell it to our children, right? Be kind to each other, be kind. Yeah, right, right? So I want to talk about it today, but I want to talk about it in the context of your resilience. So as I always try to read before I bring you a tip, I was just taking in the research that talks about how kindness and our mental well-being and our resilience, how those two things go together. And what I am taking away from my readings is kindness really isn't about the other person. It really is not about the other person. Ultimately, absolutely, it is wonderful to be able to extend that courtesy, that kindness to another, and there is some benefit there. But as you think about it for yourself, when you are kind, particularly to people who are not kind to you, because that's what I'm talking about today. That's the hard part, right? What might happen, and just try it. If you're not already there with me, just try it. You are working on retaining as much of your own well-being as you can. You don't want your pitcher to run on empty because you don't have anything to give. And so when you allow someone to get under your crawl, that's what my grandmom used to say. I didn't even know what my grandma was talking about when she said that, but I think it's not a good thing to let somebody get up under your skin. But when you extend kindness to that person, I think two things might happen. Two things might happen. First of all, you might feel a sense of confidence about yourself because you're just so grateful that I didn't allow that person to anger me. I just extended that person kindness. It's not even about them. You feel better. So the next time something happens, you say to yourself, if I could do that, I can do this. So there's a certain level of confidence that might come from you practicing kindness, especially to people who are not kind to you. And then the other thing that I'm thinking about is something I just made mention to earlier. Don't allow people to be in control of depleting your picture of life. This analogy might be new to you if this is the first time you've listened to one of our videos, but we like to think of ourselves as vessels, and we pour into people and children and situations, but you don't want to allow someone's behavior to cause anything to come out of this, right? And so in order for that to happen, you want to extend kindness to that person. You just say to yourself, I'm not going to let you empty me today. I am not. I am not. And if you have to smile with your squeezing your toes, because I often tell people sometimes it's going to be a little difficult to do this, but that's why you just maybe you ring your wrist or you squeeze your toes. Because see, when I squeeze my toes, don't I have an amazing smile? You don't know. You just got on my nerves, right? But that's okay because I am in control of how I respond to situations. And so today I just wanted to come before you because I hear this word all the time, and it's so easy to do when the other person or parties are being kind. But what do you do when they're not being kind? And how can I hold on to my own resilience and well-being when I have to be kind to somebody who's not being kind to me? Well, my suggestion, don't make it about them. Make it about you. And don't let it cause you to run on empty. Don't let it take your smile away. And remember that you are in control of how you experience most things in life, right? All right. I hope that made sense. I'm so excited and always so grateful when you take a few minutes to listen to the recordings. All right. See you soon. Take good care.
And have a thumbs up to my subscribers.
Thumbs up, subscribers.